What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? Welcome back. My name is UnrealEntGaming, and today we're going to be discussing the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form featured in Revival of F, the pure/true Super Saiyan God form achieved by Goku and Vegeta, and if it's really necessary within the series. Now, honestly, guys, I don't know about you, but I feel as if this new transformation that was featured in Revival of F kind of takes away from the transformation featured in Battle of Gods. Now, if you guys want to go back and check Battle of Gods, can you imagine if Vegeta had to have achieved the same red-like transformation that Goku had achieved? I feel as if in order for Vegeta to have become the current Super Saiyan God that he is, I feel as if he had to have undergone the same transformation that Goku went through in order for him to absorb some knowledge of the transformation in order to further himself, because just having two Super Saiyan Gods within one Dragon Ball Z movie isn't bad when you have one guy that's already achieved it before, whereas opposed to Vegeta, who's never achieved it at all. So the question lingers, it's like, how did Vegeta even conjure up the strength for, you know, a transformation of that caliber? Because he was never given the, you know, the power of 6 pure-hearted Saiyans in order for him to you know, gather that conjuring in order for him to understand what a Super Saiyan God feels like. So how did he even know about that? I mean, obviously we saw them train with Whis, so that probably had a much significant and great effect upon their training, because he must have obviously learned it from there. I mean, that was the only place where he learned it, actually. But again, if you look at the transformation, there's nothing unique about the transformation. I mean, although the colors look cool, the blue-like aura, the blue eyes and whatnot, aside from that, there's nothing unique. There's no unique abilities. Obviously, their strength, their speed, their agility, their wits, their durability, all of that has increased with the transformation, of course. But other than that, I mean, there's no uniqueness to it. I feel as if Akira Toriyama right now, all he's doing is going back and recoloring certain, you know, sketches. Instead of adding gold to a Super Saiyan, now he has blue, you know? It's a very majestic feel, and it raises a lot of questions, especially going back to Battle of Gods when Shenron was talking about the original Super Saiyan God. The question here is, was the original Super Saiyan God red or blue? There's a big difference between the red transformation and the blue transformation. Obviously, the blue transformation is a much higher transformation in terms of caliber than the red transformation. Some people might say that the red Super Saiyan God version was a false Super Saiyan God version, sort of like how Goku went false Super Saiyan against Lord Slug. So, was the original Super Saiyan God also a false Super Saiyan God, or was he truly a pure-hearted, pure Super Saiyan God? You know, like, it raises a lot of questions here. But again, I think the transformation is cool, but it does not appeal to me. I don't know about you guys. There were a lot of people that were actually quite upset about this. Although it's not really that big of a deal, because all it really is a color change, to be honest. It's just, it went from gold to blue, and the blue-like transformation, the blue-like aura and whatnot, it gives off a very majestic feel. Especially with all of the sparkles and the lightning surrounding it. It looks really awesome. But again, I mean, that just goes to show that if they're going to completely demeanor the transformation in Battle of Gods, does this mean that if the third movie were to come out, they're going to, you know, just pretty much degrade the current transformation that we have now? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm very happy that we have a brand new transformation featured in Dragon Ball Z, a new godlike level for the Saiyans, and it allows them to grow in terms of people and in terms of, you know, deities, because it is a very formidable power level. And for me personally, I would love to see Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta now fight Beerus. I think that would be amazing, and it'll actually put Beerus to the test, because it'll require him to use his full power. I mean, hopefully. Imagine he only used 90 or 80. I mean, that right there just raises a lot of questions as well. How strong is Beerus? But again, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan transformation, I feel, should have looked completely different. Perhaps maybe have a hybrid version of how a Super Saiyan 4 and a Super Saiyan 2/3 would look like in terms of hair. What happened to the Saiyans' tails? If they're supposed to become gods, why not incorporate the fact that they could have their tails back, perhaps? I mean, can you imagine how that would look like? A blue tail? It's only a suggestion, though, but I mean, at least it'll be something different. In terms of muscle, again, you don't have to be, 700 pounds, looking like Broly type of muscle. But at the same time, it's like, do you guys remember how Super Saiyan 4 featured both Saiyans looking extremely brocky? Both Vegeta and Goku looked very big, and they looked very intimidating, although one of them was smaller than the other, because we all know how tall Goku is. Again, that transformation was different because we had fur, we had a tail, we had wild black hair, we had red like fur. It was pretty cool. We had like bluish, yellowish eyes. So I think the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan transformation should have looked a little different. Going back to how when Battle of Gods came out, when everybody was creating all of these false, fan-made art about how Super Saiyan God actually looked like, now if you think about it, I firmly believe that it should have looked similar to that, especially if this is going to be the final level. Because from here on in, where do you see the Saiyans going in terms of power level? Like, explain to me. For those of you out there that want to see a higher level, explain to me what the purpose would be. What would be the purpose of having a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2? Or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3? What would be the point of that? All you're doing is reverting back to the original transformations, except you're just changing their colors. I mean, it would not make any sense at all. I mean, as of right now, I think Akira Toriyama, what he ought to do, if he plans on doing more, is he should stop right here when it comes to power levels for Saiyans. This should be it. This should be the very top of the power level scheme for Saiyans. There should not be any Saiyan out there, alive or dead, that should surpass the power level of a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. It wouldn't make any sense. It'll totally diminish the actual form, because that right there would go to show, like, oh man, look at that, like the form is meaningless right now. Right now, that current form means something because it was able to combat Golden Frieza. Perhaps maybe in the future it'll be able to withstand the powers of Beerus. Obviously, not so much against Whis, because Whis, I firmly believe, is the most unstoppable force in Universe 7. And if you guys want to throw fusion in this, that is also a very, very interesting topic to talk about. What if both gods fused into one, being? Whether it be the Potara or the Metamorph fusion, consisting of Vegeta or Gogeta, how would that fare up like, But again, I mean, just many things vary here, but for me personally, I'm just giving you guys my thoughts, my opinions on the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form, the blue Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form, because for me, when I saw it, I was very happy. I was like, all right, well, at least it's something new. But when I found out that, it's a true Super Saiyan God, I was like, wait a minute, that makes no sense. It's like, what is this new transformation, and why is it taken away from the Battle of Gods transformation? It just made no sense to me. But either way, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this. What are your overall thoughts and feelings and opinions on the blue Super Saiyan-like transformation? Do you guys agree with it? Do you guys hate it? How exactly would you guys design the form for yourself? Would you guys have, fur? Would you guys have a tail, big muscles, little muscles, tall or skinny? Let me know in the comment section below, guys, because I have a feeling we're not done here when it comes to Dragon Ball Z, especially with the movies. I feel as if there's more to come, and I really can't wait. I'm stoked about it because I know Akira Toriyama has something planned up his sleeve, especially with the ending of Revival of F, when we kept suggesting that for them to work together, and Goku and Vegeta hinting towards that, but may not work together because of, obviously, they have pride and all that kind of stuff, so that'll obviously get in the way when it comes to working together. But either way, if there's going to be another film, I'm pretty sure that this form will be utilized, probably at its highest, and I don't think it should go any higher, because that right there would ruin the entire overall majestic feel of the form. But let me know what you guys think about the form, the name, and what do you guys think about comparing both forms from Battle of Gods to Revival of F, and which one do you guys think looks more badass? And once again, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more. If you guys are DBZ fans, subscribe. I want to know your overall thoughts and opinions. And also, guys, if you guys want to battle on Xenoverse, I'm going to be online all weekend, so if you guys want to battle it up one-on-one or do a team rap battle, let me know. And on any given note, guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all stay tuned for more for Planet Vegeta. Even though Beerus ordered for its destruction, I will be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace!